Hi everyone, welcome back to the Casual Watch Review channel. So it's a good day in the Casual Watch Reviewer office today because I got sent some Nato straps for review. Now for regular viewers of the show, you'll know that I absolutely love Nato straps. So I got sent these by Billy at Moose Strap, so a big shout out to Billy, thank you so much for that. But before I start with the review of these straps, I first wanted to talk about what is a Nato strap. So a Nato strap, really there is only one type of Nato strap, and it actually refers to a strap that is made by a company called Phoenix in the UK that makes Nato straps for British military watches. So here we have a British military watch. This watch was commonly used by the British Armed Forces for many years actually, and I think it's even they even can buy them today. Now, what the Nato refers to is basically a strap that was designed in 1973, and simply it was designed for the MOD, British MOD standard 66-15. And how they got the name of G10 or Nato strap was essentially the soldiers at the time had to fill out a form called the G1098 form to get one of these straps. So they got commonly abbreviated to the G10 strap. It was also commonly called a Nato strap. So the G10 strap that was designed then had to be designed to a very particular specification. In fact, even this isn't right. This colour is Admiralty Grey, which is right for the strap, but it doesn't have the chrome keepers. Also, this has stitching on here, which the G10 strap didn't have. It was fused on there as well. So that's kind of like the origin of the Nato strap. Also, one of the hallmarks of a Nato strap or a G10 strap was actually this extra piece of fabric here, or this extra piece of nylon. And nylon was actually what they had to be made of. The reason that this is here, once it's actually on the wrist, it kind of anchors the watch so it can't move. So it actually can't move on the strap on the wrist. So that was kind of why this was commonly put on here. And for anybody that's wondering, you don't put your arm through this bit. That's the totally incorrect way of wearing a Nato strap. Now, the other thing, hallmarks of a Nato, was that it had a long sort of tail on it as well. So once they were fastened through, they could actually loop back through these keepers here. So that's kind of a bit of a history. Now, also to clear up any confusion, there is another type of strap, which is this strap that I've got on my Casio G-Shock Rangeman here, and this is a Zulu strap. So typically one piece, although you can get them with the extra piece of fabric, and a Zulu strap has oval rings on it. Typically they are also thick as well, so they can be actually difficult to get through a standard watch spring bars, and also they're a bit more coarse as well. In fact, a standard Nato strap is coarse as well. So we'll actually touch on that when I do the review of the Moose straps. So we've got our Nato and we've got our Zulu strap. So here we are to what we're looking at today. So these are very kindly sent in to me by Billy. Now, Billy started the company about 1.5 years ago, and what was interesting in talking to him is he actually was a financial analyst and consultant before he went into kind of the watch strap industry. And he had 3 basic principles when he started the company. So they manufacture these themselves. So his first thing was that he wanted product quality. Second was he wanted good customer service. He wants to provide his customers with great customer service. And the third was price. Now, Nato straps vary in price massively. You can get ones that are like a couple of dollars right up to something like an Omega strap that comes on the Speedmasters, which is upwards of nearly $200. Now, I think, incidentally, this strap, I felt the Omega strap, and this is very close actually. So we'll just discuss kind of what we've got here. So what I like most about these straps is, as I mentioned, a Nato strap is quite coarse. This is very soft and very sort of flexible. So you get a really comfortable fit on them. This more commonly resembles what I think of as a seatbelt NATO strap. Now, a seatbelt NATO strap, as the name would suggest, actually is made out of material that you would see on like a car seatbelt. Whereas these, the problem with those is that because it's softer, the pins actually pull. And you get sort of damage around the pins more rapidly than you would do on a standard NATO strap. But I think Billy's got it spot on here, a good combination between the two. He's got the softness of a seatbelt strap, but the durability of a traditional NATO strap. Now, Billy does these in two kind of versions. So we've got this thinner version here, so still durable but thin. And then he does this thicker one. One of the other things I really like about these, the hardware is really good quality on these, really solid. It's got this really nice mousse and co. Also, the holes are like properly melted in here. So it gives a really secure kind of feeling when you're wearing them. He has the extra piece on here as well to stop the watch moving. One of the other things as well is he also, on the side as well, they've actually stitched back the fabric on here. So it's actually, rather than being melted or sealed, they've actually woven the fabric or they've woven the nylon back in on itself, very tight as well. So you're not going to get any sort of rips that way. I mean, it's obvious on this strap how they've done it because they've used a different color, but it's actually a theme common with the other straps as well. In fact, this week I've been wearing one on my Speedmaster. This is actually my favorite color. So it's like a silver, but it's got a really nice sheen to it. It's like a silver and blue on here. This is my personal favorite, and I've worn this for well over a week now, and as you can see, the holes are still fully intact. There's no kind of like excessive or early wear on these. So this is kind of what it looks like on my Omega here, my Omega Speedmaster. And what I'll do is just a quick wrist shot to show you. So here we've got a quick wrist shot. So you can see that sheen on there. It's a really comfortable fitting NATO strap. What I also like here as well is there's enough excess here to loop it back through. There's nothing worse than having a NATO strap where this part is too short, I find. My wrist is 7 inches if anybody's interested. So just looping that back through feels very secure. A really nice, comfortable fit on there. Okay, so let's have a quick look at some of these other straps on here so you can get an idea of what some of the other straps look like on my Speedmaster here. So there we have this very nice silver and black one that's commonly believed is the James Bond NATO strap. So this is a really good colour actually. I really like this blue and red with the Speedmaster. So there's this sand colour one. And one thing to note as well, which is an excellent quality feature on here, is as well as being glued, they're actually also sewn here as well. So as well as being fused on here, it's also sewn. So here's that orange that I think looks really nice on this Speedmaster actually. Here it is with the traditional black strap. And here it is on that slightly thicker blue strap. So overall, I'm really impressed with these NATO straps. Sometimes they can be a bit of a minefield finding decent straps online. You know, sometimes you can pay a lot for them. Sometimes you can pick ones up for a bargain, and these ones are actually only at the moment around $20. So what do you guys think? As always, I appreciate any comments you've got. You can contact me in the comments section below. I try and get back to all the comments as you leave them. You can also contact me directly on thecasualwatchreviewer@gmail.com or on Instagram and my other social media sites. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time on the Casual Watch Review channel. Thanks guys, bye.